everyone. Thanks for checking out my YouTube channel, Gone Bad Dog 123. I'm your flight pilot there, Flight Nut, and I'm using my new Track IR5. Looking around the cabin here, and we got our altimeter set for 4,000 feet, and we're cruising 4,000 feet here for a little bit till my runway comes in focus here where we're going to be landing at. So see the wind's 347, so it looks like we're going to be making a right-hand approach. And we are 31 miles out. Yeah, I just recently purchased this Track R5, and I've got it all set up here where I can look around, look up, look down, and zoom in, look at my gauges here. They're nice and clear. Turn my head just a little bit. Yeah, a friend of mine I've been chatting with over in the Netherlands on my TeamSpeak channel, and I was watching him fly his plane there and see him moving his head around. Now I can pause it, I can leave right where I've got it at, hit my pause button, and it doesn't move. It just sits still. So I can leave it just like it is, and I see up on my little infrared thing, I see 2 orange lights. So that signifies to me that I'm in standby mode or pause button. Didn't pause it again, but I just paused the infrared. So she'll fly what she wants to do. So all I have to do, I got my hotkeys, number 2, and if I move my head a little bit and hit my center key, got to center me up, hit it again, it'll come back to center, and that way I can still look around. I can raise up, look over the nose a little bit, or kind of sit down, and so we're going to go ahead and knock off this. We're going to keep the altitude on, but we're going to turn off my nav button. You can see I can look over here, see what my wings are doing. I tried my first flight that I took off from Perth, Australia, and flew down to ybln, and I landed at 63 feet per minute. That's about as good as I've ever done. That's with this first time with the Track IR. And if I want to check my switches, I still have to use my mouse to get to my switches because they're all down under here. Then I can move in a little bit and check my switches here. Then I just use my little wheel to pull it down, push it up, and use my like the virtual pilot here, or virtual instrument panel. be back to home base at YPPH. So I just turned my head all the way around. Well, not all the way around, probably about a 45-degree angle, and I'm looking at the back. And if she gets out of focus, all I gotta do is hit the center key and it'll come back to center. So I don't have to worry about going into my program. Tap my letter B, make sure my altimeter's set correctly. And see, I can sit up a little bit and look over the nose and it'll kind of sit back down. So it's a vast improvement while reaching over there. Now I can hit it on pause and use my hat switch and look just the same as much as I can use my head. So say I left it off center and I hit it on pause and hit the center key 5 on the keypad, and it centers my screen up. So I'm not too sure about this landing strip, so I'm going to take it down to about 2,500 feet. Let's see what I got it set at. Got it down to 2,300 feet. Right now, on my little display for my infrared, I got 2 green lights. So that means it's capturing my head movements. And we're going to look down here. 2 little switches right here. So I'm going to sit there, open them up. Okay, now they're open. That's my cowl flaps on my engines. We're down to 2,300 feet now. So I raise my head up a little bit and look up. So makes it a little bit easier, I think. What type of airstrip this is. The last one was blacktop and crushed stone, so I don't know what this one is. This is one of the scenery from FTX Orbix, so I don't know what this scenery is. I think it's just a real small airport, so I can kind of sit up a little bit and look over my canopy, over my dashboard. I know I'm still a little ways out from it. Let me pull my map up here. I am 13 miles out. On that price for that Trek IR5, it's kind of steep. If you want to invest in it, it's $145.99 at Amazon. And I got watching that fellow gentleman that I chat with over in the Netherlands, and he was just moving his head around just like what I'm doing right now. And was 100% better. I said, man, you're going to spoil me. I'm going to have to get one of them. So I plunked some money down, and it comes with a little infrared unit and a little piece attached to the, just sits on top of your monitor. And download, it doesn't come with a CD, but you can go to track IR, go to support, go to downloads, and download the latest version. If you don't order one with the Pro clip, you'll still have one that you can put on your hat. Go ahead and turn my autopilot off here. This way I can look around just like I would be sitting if I was sitting in the cockpit of a real plane. There she is. Well, we're about the 1 o'clock position. About to get on my compass bug right there. See that airport is just right there at the top of my compass right there. Look over here, check my corners here, make sure ain't no other aircraft. Get my nose down a little bit so I can reacquire the runway. There she is. Almost dead ahead. So I can sit up a little bit, and it gives me a little bit better view. Or I can lean over a little bit. There she is. I just kind of shift my body over to the left there. I just didn't move my head. I just moved my body where I can check out the runway. Can't do it with using the mouse. But we can go ahead and get rid of our map down there. And as you see, I got all white lights, so I'm a little bit ahead of a glide slope. Slow my speed down a little bit. Look over here, make sure ain't nobody coming in. Weather's going to turn a little bit cool where I'm living at. It's going to drop down to 36, and that's the code for where I live at. Not going to get no snow, not going to get no rain, but that poor northern neighbor up there in northern Illinois and Chicago is dumping all that cold air all the way to the bottom. So I'm still showing high. I don't have no white lights or red lights, so I'm coming down about 1,000 feet a minute till I see my red beacon lights come on. one thing I can look, I can go ahead look while I'm turning around, make sure ain't nobody. This is one of the scenery that was free for Orbix. So I went ahead and got all the free stuff that they had. We're going to pull our flaps up. Raise myself up a little bit so I can watch my yellow taxi strip line. There you have it, folks. It's a flight from, we're going ahead and pause it so that way I can turn to my head and look. It's from YAPA to ybln. And we hope you, let's see what my landing rate was. 105 feet a minute. That's still pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and stop my flight here. Alright, my parking brake's set, so I can stop my flight. So I can get credit for it. Go ahead and file my report. Go ahead and exit. Then I'm going to stop my recording, and thank you for watching my video, and hope to see you as a subscriber. Leave a comment and let me know what you guys think, whether it's good or bad. I'm a big boy. I can take criticism. That makes me do a better video. And sorry about all the longness on a lot of my videos, because I have not figured out how to cut and copy and cut and paste or whatever. So I just try to do the takeoff and pause it and do the recording for the landing. So I do appreciate all your new subscribers and the ones that keeps looking at my videos and checking out my views and stuff. So we'll see you on the next flight.